So here we have our goat hike. And if you think this is any half-hearted goat hike, you'd be mistaken. There are all of the goats. So they know when adventure is brewing. Come on, guys. Some sheep are coming too. Now that is a smart sheep. Why can't you all be like this? Once some bravery. Okay. Don't be dumb now. There you go.
And then, oh, you can close the door behind Lulu. So, right now, as we're walking.
Let me get closer if you're talking to the camera. All right.
So you might notice as we're walking, random posts set in the ground. Now these aren't pounded, but this is part of our expansion. So every year we do a huge expansion. We push the goats into it. They clear it all up. We're left with, you know, pieces of this, but no leaves. And then we know we get a picture of the land. We cut this brush. The following year, they graze it with the sheep, and then we can kind of get an idea of how crappy the land is. So whether or not it's going to be super wet or not before we do anything like spend money, because you don't want to spend money if it's all going to be wasted.
This area seems slightly drier than the last area. The place we just finished, or where we put the new barn, because that was wet all the time.
Yeah.
It's been nonstop rain, and so far there's only moderate spots of wetness here, so it is better.
So basically, everything that you see stays. So this wooded thing is going to stay. We'll clear out, you know, the odd tree here and there, but this is really great for protection from the elements, sound barrier, shade, which is very important. And then actually, according to the care guidelines for cows, this would be sufficient. You wouldn't need a barn or anything, which is kind of interesting. So that's the value of having wood still in your pasture. So protection of elements and shade. So if you turn around, you can't really see where we came from. So we're going to move one of the buildings where it is up, and then this will be one of the new rotational pastures that we can connect them into, which is beside another pasture. So basically what that does is they're in there now, and then come spring, that's going to need to rest. We're not going to rest it right now, but it'll need to rest in spring. So then they'll be in here grazing this and working this, and this will probably take them, honestly, until fall. And then
We hope.
Yeah, and then we'll move them back over there, and then this will be rested. And then once they're done, they do such amazing work. We're able to not only see the land, but we can also toss down some cover seed and grow it as well, because they've just done such a fabulous job. It's vacant land, so there's nothing been put nutrients into it really, other than deer, which we don't like. But they graze, they poop and fertilize it, and then afterwards it becomes a lush green field. So we've done this a few times now, and it's pretty exciting. They also really like the adventure. It's new. They know it's new. But it's still new enough that they're nervous. So if we start walking back and they pay attention, they'll all come. So I try to take them back here and then abandon them and go do other things, and I can't because then they just follow me. So when we do come out here, I'm out here too.
Oh, hi. This is what it's like living on land. Anybody thinking of getting animals, you know, it's an adventure. It's an adventure. You know, we've experienced a lot since we've been here, and I think we both have agreed that if we were to do it again, we would probably buy farmland, not try to convert forest into farmland.
Yeah.
It is a really tough job to do if you're not going to bring in heavy machinery.
And even with heavy machinery, so we did excavate an area, and then we're left with mountains of just garbage. So it's tough. So we thought this would be kind of neat, and it is, in a way that we can customize everything to our liking.
That's true, yeah.
However, it takes up a lot of time. So we work full time and then out till dark, sometimes later than dark, to do this stuff. And, you know, we're not having someone do it for us, so it takes even longer. The experience, I think, is rewarding, although some days it would be nice to just be done.
Some days it would be nice to be able to enjoy the land instead of never not working on it.
Yeah. And so this hike,
Everybody's so excited for the hike, though.
yeah.
Hiking with goats is always entertaining. Sheep too, but sheep aren't as adventurous. They're just going to follow the herd. The goats are just everywhere.
Yeah. And they really and this is their natural diet. So they're not grazers like horses, so that beautiful green pasture, while they'll eat it, this is their preference. Their preference is garbage, and it's valuable in that way.
By garbage, she means garbage plants,
Garbage
of course.
plants. So weeds, trees,
Yeah.
brush is their preferred diet. They're browsers. So
This
they
is just
eat-
posted in the Goats as Lawnmowers video, which will probably be up before this one. And I talk about the difference between sheep and goats and the difference between browsers and grazers.
Yeah. And
But the combination of both is always really nice.
yeah. So the sheep are already back working on things that have already been grazed, because they go a little closer to the ground. And then the more heritage sheep you have, the more that they will benefit from doing this type of grazing, and still maintain body condition and whatnot. But goats will escape their field to get to this, and it's so awesome. And this is why companies will actually use this in the woods, because they'll take out all of this gunk, and it helps prevent forest fires. So it's kind of valuable, given what's happened in Nova Scotia currently. But it's quite exciting because this is going to be a new field. Well, two new fields back here.
Got a little tree climber. Of course, Ullman, our stud. Look at his gloriousness. He's twice as fat as he was before. And that's how you know life is good, when you can get fat.
Smells rank.
I actually can't smell him. I still pet him.
Yeah.
He's awesome.
I still pet him. He's better than other bucks that we have seen, smell-wise. But this year, he's very much trying to attract the ladies, and he does not like to share with zebra, even though sheep are not his species. So it is an adventure, because at that point, then he's got to be locked up, because they'll start to fight, and he tries to yeet zebra, who's probably almost 200 pounds, through the air, because they fight over the sheep. But they're quite content in their natural element.
Sheep grazing and goats doing what goats do. There are goats in here, believe it or not. But they're right in the thick of things. and living up right to their name. The sheep and goats are right in their roles. Zebra being the exception, but there's always... Zebra really doesn't know what he is.
That's very true. That's very true. And the quality of the Finn sheep and the line that we have is pretty amazing. So he is Finn. When he was born, he was a boy, and the other sheep, she had a stillborn, so he was our only lamb. I did not want to love him because I didn't want to keep a male at that time, because the plan that I had was to send the sheep back to where I came from to be rebred by that buck. So then I would have, you know, a nice little herd and then have my own. And he was just determined to win our hearts. And he is like a dog, which you may see from all of our other videos, all from not trying to love this animal. Because I was very firm at the beginning I was going to be selling him or eating him. And he's a lifer. And I can't wait to figure out how much it costs to neuter an adult ram. That is going to be super fun. We're having a great time.
Well, it's what we pay them for. Oh, that's right. They're all freeloaders.
Our adult Finn sheep more though next year, because I think this is the last time that they'll have babies, because when we got them they were actually quite old, so they're going to be tired.
So our soap purchasers, these are the lives you're enriching. Every animal you see here is where all the soap goes for hay.
And if you look at this little freaking adorable thing, that little boy with blue eyes,
This
look at that belly.
This little one right here.
His name is Zoodles.
Hi, Zoodles.
Look at the belly. He is probably going to be our herdshire for next year. So Blue Eyes, contrary to humans, is dominant. So we're going to lock Almond up for probably 2 months in his own area, and probably with the sheep maybe, and let Zoodles do his thing and have blue-eyed babies. Blue-eyed cashmere mixed babies, where there'll be enough cashmere that they'll still get that quality fiber, a little less so than if they were from Almond, but it's gonna be exciting because they'll have blue eyes. Blue-eyed bottle baby goats. Can't wait. Bugs are bad though.
We're almost at a bug season.
Noisy. What are you doing? They're all like already making their way back. They're like, we don't typically belong here.
I love seeing fat animals. It's a good feeling. And we had such a wet summer. The fact that we managed to beat that. You know, one of these summers is going to be dry and it's going to be a little easier. Oh.
It's going to be amazing.
You know, if you can survive the worst, and I mean, haven't we all said experienced the worst with the fires and the floods? And we were so lucky being unaffected by both, mostly.
Yeah.
The fire headed our way, but in no way affected us. And we weren't affected by the floods either. So, other than rain. Rain always affects us, but...
You're so sweet, Islay. Oh, actually, that's this one. This is this one. And we're done. It's now...
Nice. I don't have anything. You can't eat the phone.
This one is a meanie. This is Millie Bobby Brown, who is a surrender because she doesn't like goats. She doesn't like sheep. She hates kids, like the human variety. And will headbutt them, rear up and headbutt them. And so when I went to go get her, I actually seen her child who had a big, old, fresh wound from her because she ran at him and headbutted him. And he was in diapers, so...
I'm guessing that's why he was rehomed?
That's why we got him. Yeah, but Millie can't safely really, like, you know, comfortably, I guess, be rehomed because she hates everything.
And those are the animals we specialize in, apparently.
Yeah.
Because we have a turkey that terrorizes me daily. And, you know, we had to have him because he literally couldn't live with anybody else. So, you know, sometimes you make the sacrifice. Yeah, well...
She's happy in her loneness. She would actually be the prime goat, actually, for a home that only wanted one goat. But she'd also hurt them. So
He's so pretty.
thank you.
He's so pretty. The sheep are really coming around because they used to be shy. I mean, these sheep were always a little better. Now, if we can get zoodles to come around, wouldn't that be wonderful?
Yeah. Oh, and we know. Okay.
Excuse me. Queen Winter wants something.
I know. I know. I know. All right. Go eat some things. Hi.
What do you have over here?
I don't have anything, guys.
I don't know. They're not that dumb.
And they're all working back. And this is the challenge when I take them hiking. It's like, stop. Hi.
They like the known. But as a prey animal, you have to go where you've never been hurt before.
Yeah.
New means scary.
And I can't wait for this. So if you're really bored and feel like putting on boots, tall boots, because otherwise the short ones don't work, and feel like helping pound posts and roll fencing, come on over.
We do have the fencing. We desperately need the volunteers.
Because it's exhausting.
It's just, yeah.
Yeah, because the process is basically setting them. These are far apart only because we're back far enough, and so there's going to be electric line near the base, which is where our goats typically try to get out, and that will keep them in. So, but it is a process because we also have to whippersnip this line to get close to the bottom.
Exactly. Everything has to be whippersnipped because the electric line needs to go down there, and of course that's not going to work as is. So.
And then on our adventures, if you want by donation, trees get eaten. And so some trees do have to be removed because they're not healthy for goats. There's only a few of them. But trees like this, if you can see, I'm short at 5 feet, 5'2". So it's a pretty decent one. But because our ground is so wet, basically what I do is pull them up to transplant them elsewhere. So if by donation you want a super awkward, perhaps Grinch Christmas tree, let us know. I'll pull you up some, and that will go towards the goats there. And it'll have its full root system. It would be bare roots, so not in a pot. You have to plant it, but we would protect the roots and get it to you with your soap order. How cool is that? You know, soap already under the Christmas tree.
I see another really pretty one. It just kind of came into view right as you were talking. Yeah, that's the one. We might have to keep this one for ourselves. We do replant some of these. Wow.
Yeah, these ones, I'll have to look up what these ones are. So these ones don't keep their needles in wintertime. So this will turn like a bright yellow, which is very pretty. And then it'll be needleless for the winter. And then grow back. And goats love these because these little branches are thin enough they just eat the whole tree. And then I'm left with this awkward one line. But there's another big one you can see. They grow really fast. It's a nice area. I can't wait for them to get in there. And we'll have hammocks.
Yeah, we got some nice trees here.
And then
We just need this ground area cleared, which is exactly what goats and sheep are for.
Exactly. And then this side will be a pasture for next year. We'll fence this side as another side. So we're
Guys, look at that. The sun's cutting through just like you see in traditional videos.
But it's so wet. This one is very wet. Actually, I think we actually have, it's so wet, we have cranberries.
Sorry guys, you can tell what I'm doing here. I'm playing in this light thing.
So, I think these are cranberries. We're so wet we grow cranberries. I'll have to confirm that first because I think that's what they are. But you see little patches of them here and there and everywhere. I think that's what they are, which is kind of fun. So, my Thanksgiving, I'll grow my own things. But the trees are so nice. It's almost a shame to let the goats in.
Okay, now we're getting swampy.
Yeah, and then this is kind of like per usual, and it doesn't seem to matter how much rain that we got. Hi. Hi, baby.
Yeah, we have a lot of standing water regardless of rain.
Yeah. But it's going to be exciting to
It is.
have everybody back here. This field is super nice because it does open up a little bit and it has some really tall maple trees, like that bare one there and that one there is maple. They really like maple as well, and the tree is mature enough that they can't kill it yet. Hey, look, that is ridiculous. And then that's all I got until
Save a little bit. Oh, never mind. This one was coming and then changed his mind.
Yeah, because we have to feed you without the goats. Yeah, they fish. You guys are old. Come on, you guys. Oh, here's another prime ripper upper candidate.
Don't worry. Winter's only about a foot from it.
And that's one. That's so cute. That's number 2.
Oh, look at this one.
Yeah, that one's cute. Something. This one's actually quite cute. And if I leave them here, they're food, which isn't the worst. But sometimes it is nice to just kind of move them somewhere else.
Oh,
This is
I see a wagging tail.
Our meat goat that is going to be hopefully our dairy goat. She's sort of coming around.
By meat goat, she means a rescued meat goat. She's not
Yeah, she's still
our
new.
meat goat.
No.
We do not raise meat goats. We do not eat. I'm trying to, before I say it, make sure it's true, but we do not eat anything. Have not eaten anything.
We haven't.
Yeah.
But it's not off the table.
No.
It's just
we don't,
hard.
yeah, we're not raising animals currently for that purpose. Anyway.
Because we do have a pig, and I would desperately like to try it. But I also love the pig. And that is the hard part. Especially when you only have a few.
Mhm.
You have a few goats. If we had 100 goats, you probably wouldn't care because
You don't make a connection with all of them.
attention to them and everything. And where we got the meat ones, he actually has said that. They're not pets. He doesn't want them to be friendly. So they're pretty much feral, which is where that one came from. And I totally get it because that man has an incredibly soft heart. And when they go up to him and like this, he's like, go away, go away. Because
Yeah,
they love him.
Exactly. And
But,
that's
it makes it hard.
exactly. That's him being emotional in his way of he doesn't want that connection.
Yeah, and it's fair because goat is the #1 climbing meat right now. So it's surpassing sheep and beef. Around the world, the consumption rate is going through the roof on it, and it's supposed to be amazing. I'd love to try it. It's one of the ones I haven't tried.
Why? Why are people eating goat over beef?
Easier to raise. I think it's more affordable. The taste is different. Different
Taste is
cultures too.
Different cultures, yeah, because aren't
are
cows?
big in the goat.
Yeah, I think there's a culture that can't eat cow. I'm not
India.
certain. Is it?
India's residents
Or is it
don't
pig?
don't eat that.
Yeah.
But then there's another culture that doesn't eat pig, but they all eat goat. And even locally, there's people that just love goat. It has excellent flavor. Hi. Hi, Joey.
Hi guys.
She's so hungry. Look at the belly on you.
Look at the belly. I was right, like a balloon.
Yeah. So she pushes everyone out of the way for food, that one. Which is what...
We should probably make our way back.
Yeah.
It's been a half an hour, believe it or not. Hi. This is King Butterscotch. He will always be king. Come on. You see, Mom?
Hello, baby.
Not bad little hikers, are they? Couple stragglers. Come on, guys. Come on. Don't cry. Do something about it. Walk. There you go. Come with everybody. Come on, guys. Got a little bit of overgrowth here, but this is what we're working on. Back to the hiking line. Come on, Zoodles. Come on. Come on, Zoodles. Zoodles made it. Come on, Zebra. Go see everybody. Last one. There you go. And that, everybody, was hiking with goats.
Okay, I never get close enough.
How'd you get him?
Because he's coming around a little slowly. He's so cute, though. I just want to love him.
He is cute. He's our little hiker. And he's not screaming. Everybody, this is Zoodles. I think you might have just started a brand new next video. Where because did we show everybody Zoodles? I think Zoodles was in a video.
Maybe. There you go, baby. No, I'm probably going.
Probably.
Who else?
Hi, Omen. Thank you for rubbing against me.
Nope, not good enough.
The Nubians are a little
I got you, I know. You're such a pretty girl. Yeah, she's like, I don't want to be friends. I don't want to be friends. And that is why Millie is here. I don't know if you caught that, but
Did she headbutt you?
Yes. Well, she does hook. Because she knows she'll get in trouble, but...
Speaking of animals, this is Zebra, who rams crotches. And that really hurts on men. Just throwing that out there.
You gotta stop picking on Cujo. But you're gonna have no ears.
Okay, everybody. That was an awesome episode of hiking. We all went out, we all came back, and we got to have a little talk while we were at it. So thank you, everybody, for joining, and keep tuning in. Bye.